Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be a building year with all that graduated last year, and in any coaching change, there's always, some changes or whatnot with recruits and things like that. So I was kind of expecting that, and it's nice to now, next year or years moving forward, to bring in my own students, athletes. So.
Jeremy Wurtzman knew his first year on the job as head coach of the women's tennis team would be a challenge, but he had no idea how big a challenge. When the fall season began, Coach Wurtzman had only 4 players to work with. By the Christmas break, that number was down to 3. But those 3 young ladies gave an unbelievable effort.
Ute and Yulia were our captains and leaders, and they did a great job this year. They played awesome throughout the whole year, played number 1 and 2 singles. Ute made the NCAA tournament, and then Sophia was our lone freshman in the fall, and she made the NCAA tournament as well with Ute in doubles. So with those 3 kids, they really did a good job.
When the spring season rolled around, the Pioneers had 6 players to work with, and those 6 put on a pretty good show. After losing 12 of their first 15 matches in the spring, DU rattled off 3 straight wins and 5 out of 7.
From January and February, we played a very tough schedule, and I think it was too tough for the team we had this year. And but as you know, the better you get, the tougher schedule you get, which is great. But we just weren't ready for that schedule in January and February. It made us a lot tougher in March and April. We actually beat some ranked teams down the stretch there that were, probably better than us in January and February, but we just kept improving, and playing against that tough competition helped as well.
Despite overwhelming odds, the Pioneers did not deviate from their preseason goal of winning the Sun Belt Conference title. They didn't quite get there, but down the stretch, they became a team.
That was our goal the whole year. We kept going over it, talking about it, reiterating it. And when they saw improvement in March and April, they thought, oh wow, maybe we can do it. And they really came together, which was neat. Even though we didn't achieve our goal, which was the conference championship, I thought we played by far our best tennis then, and our team was very close-knit because we had to be.
Denver will lose 2 key players in Ute Schnoy and Yulia Bariger, but more help is on the way.
We have the 2 top girls from Colorado. They're number 1 and 2 in Colorado, played in the state high school final, and they're extremely hard workers. One's right here from Cherry Creek, one's from Fort Collins, and they're really excited to be at DU and excited to stay in Colorado. And then we have a girl that's top 5 in Southern California, which is one of the top sections. That's the tennis hotbed, and so we're excited to have her. Next year is going to be a learning year too. It's going to be an experience because so many new faces, and the oldest people will have will be a sophomore. But I think that if we keep learning like we did this year, well, at least we'll have the whole fall this year to get going. So we're ready in January. Maybe we'll play like we did in March and April and January, which would be great.